hope you're having a great day today. Today is Thursday. Happy Thursday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going wonderfully. I've been up. It's already 7:30. I'm like, wow, where's my morning gone? I literally got up at 5 o'clock this morning. So about 4:30 this morning. So I'm like, okay, a lot has happened before. And I'm like, I need to start filming my day here. So I'm like, what is the point of my video today? I don't know. It's just gonna be real life. It's gonna be what I'm doing. I have a lot that I'm doing. I am doing a lot. I'm doing a lot. It's not just sitting around doing nothing. I was thinking I'm gonna slow down. It doesn't happen. It doesn't look like that. I'm laughing. I'm like, well, I have all this time to relax and do things. Yeah, no, that doesn't work like that. You always find something to do. There's always something to continue doing. So we live in a house. There's people here. It makes it dirty. We clean it once and I'm like, wow, it's time to clean again. It just happens. It just happens. So today I sat and got a bunch of paperwork done. It's the end of the month. So that's when I do all my bills. That's when I plan for my next month. That's when I go, okay, this is what I got to do. I got to think about this weekend because we're doing another project. So it's more of like kind of planning out my meals, how I want to have everything. And we have the one refrigerator. So making sure, okay, I get something out to thaw. Like I know we're going to do our ribs this weekend. We're going to do steak this weekend. That's all in my freezer. So make sure I write that down to get those out because I don't want to think about food too much. I just want to enjoy our family and do things together and just spend time together. So just kind of plan that out so I'm not going, what do I do today? What do I even do? So got that done. Had to do emails. Got some stuff from Amazon that I was going to open today and do some cleaning stuff. I'm thinking ahead to our house and the home that we're purchasing and things that they have and things I'd like to get for it. You know, just ways to clean it because every house is different. This house is different than that house. That's why we've gotten rid of a lot of things in my home because it's not going to fit in the new home or it's just not going to go in the new home. So that is where I've been at. So I've been just thinking ahead to like, okay, there's tile in there. So I'm going to have a tile cleaner and we're going to want to clean it really good. And so looking up different tools for that and just different things. Floors, like the floors are all different. They're all tile floors. And so I need a new steam mop, you know, those things. So I've been researching, I think I know which one I'm going to get. So just thinking ahead to things like that. So that's where I'm at right now. So I'm like, okay, I got this. So what I'm going to do today is going to be a little bit of cleaning up. Maybe, do I have to do food? I don't know. We're going to see that lasagna. Delicious. I have not had lasagna in a long time. We have like done away with lasagna. I'm not a big spaghetti, tomatoey sauce kind of person. I don't mind it, but it's just like, whatever. It was really, really good. The dairy-free version, they love it. The whole thing, I think there's one little piece left. I'm like, wow, that was really good. So I will definitely do more cottage cheese in there. I'll see how their tummies are today. You never know, because I'm like, that's all. I'm like, you can have this one, which is lactate-free, or you can have this one, which is full-blown, gonna hurt your stomach. But the lactate one, the lactate cottage cheese and the provolone cheese, it looks like it was good to go. So I'll just double check with them today to see how they did with that and if that works. And then we opened up the brownies here. Oh yeah, those were a winner. Those are really good. I was surprised. I bought the Hershey ones from Sam's Club. They're more expensive and I thought, well, maybe these would be better. I was like cutting them up, putting them in containers to freeze and I'm like, those I don't think taste as good as the cheaper ones. So I don't know, maybe it's one of those things where you're used to the cheaper stuff so it just tastes better. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see. Greg's the brownie person. That's who they're for. So I'll have to see if he likes those better or if he likes the cheaper ones. I just like the cheaper ones. I think these are really good, but that's just me. So anyways, so I cut those up, got those done yesterday, and then we enjoyed dinner and it was delicious. They love the garlic bread. That's almost gone. We'll probably have leftovers today, but we'll see. I'll get it out a little bit here and see how much I've left and then see where it takes us if I have to do any food because tomorrow will be Friday. We'll be doing more food as always. And so I don't want to make too much because of the space in the refrigerator. So it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day. You're coming along just for the day in my life, what I'm doing. I'm filming what I'm doing. It's good. What we're doing is we're having a cup of coffee to keep us rolling today. And first thing, I'm gonna get some laundry done. I've got it in the washer. I'm gonna go put it in the dryer. Let's go hang up laundry and get that done. Laundry, everybody's got some laundry, right? I think back to like when I first started doing my vlogs and how much laundry I had. I literally had an entire day devoted to laundry. And we did do a lot of laundry at one time because there's a lot of people. And my kids weren't like, they can stare at the washer and stuff, but as the mom, it's like I just, you know what, trusted to me to do it because I got to make sure this washer lasts a long time because we have a lot of kids. But now they're getting all older and they're like, mature enough to use the washer and dryer. So it's so great. I'm like, I literally never have to do laundry except my own. and maybe some towels once in a while. So I'm like, what a good feeling. You know, life does get easier. Moms of little ones where you think it's like, I'm never gonna have a break. You'll get a break eventually, I promise you. It does get better. Something else I'm gonna do right here is fill up my soap container. I've got all of these smaller bottles of soap that were given to me, and so I have a ton of this. So I'm like, you know what, don't waste it. So I'm gonna pour it into my bigger jug here, use it up, then I'll put a little bit of water in these smaller ones, and then as we need them, I'll just pour them into the washer and have them. But yeah, this is a great thing to be able to just fill up, reuse what you got, use those fragments. All right, I'm working in this tiny little section here. I don't know, the washer's on an angle. I'm like, why am I not moving everything over? So it's good. I should have did this before I hung up all my laundry. We're gonna work the way I have. So I'm pouring all this soap in here just to use it up, and then I'll put a little bit of water in here, shake it up, so that way the next person doing laundry, I don't think there's any laundry to be done, which is crazy. So I will just leave it here, and the next person will fill these all up. And then I have some pods. I have some bags of some. I had a little extra container here I was using under my sink for my dishwashing ones that I got in a bag. So now that I have a plastic container, once again, I just am gonna pour these in here so they're readily, easily to grab when we are done with the liquid, whatever one they wanna use. Okay, so that was something I wanted to do, is just fill up those. I had those bags of those pods, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with them? Let me put them in something. So I'm gonna just wipe my kitchen up. There's nothing to really wipe, just the countertops because they're empty. Sorry, get my tripod good. And fill the sink up for the little dishes we have. And then I am gonna fill my can cupboard up. Again, we're not moving like tomorrow. We're not even moving next week. So I have a little bit of time to be here. I got rid of, I think some people ask questions, they ask them all the time. I got rid of a lot of the clutter in our home. So our house looks nice to be able, it's more potential for someone to buy it. It doesn't have the extra refrigerator, because 2 refrigerators and a freezer in a house looks a little more cluttered. So got rid of that, planned that a long time ago, got rid of it. And same thing in the house. I got rid of a lot of things in my home. All my bar stools, my bench, I had them under my window because I'm not taking it with us. And so I got rid of pretty much all of that stuff. So it's like bare minimum, and we're good to live like that. So the house stays clean pretty much all the time. Obviously, we're gonna have to go back and clean again because, you know, kids in life. So that is where I'm at today. So I'm just gonna wipe things down, and then I'm gonna fill my can cupboard up with stuff from the hallway where I have my extra stuff, put it in there because it's out. My pantry, I just ordered some more, because I'm thinking ahead to my new pantry, and I ordered more containers for, like, I have those plastic ones for like beans and rice, pasta, that kind of stuff. And so I've been wanting to get more for a while, and I was like, do I do it? I bought some at Goodwill a long time ago, and then, you know, I just threw those away because they get worn, and I'm like, why? The lids don't close. I'm like, don't even waste your time buying the used stuff. Just wait until you can save up and buy the new ones. So that's what I did. So I'm waiting for those to come, and then I'll fill my pantry because there's a lot of bags of stuff I want to put in containers because it is getting warmer. As you get warmer, you get pantry moss, you get all those things. You don't want anything in your opened crackers and pasta and chips and all that stuff. So that'll be another day. But today I thought I'm gonna fill this one up. I know I have a lot of cans to fill up, so I'm gonna bring those over here. Just easier to see over here what I have. I have plenty over there, but this way I rotate it, move it over here and go, oh, this is what I have. And then I like to fill up my reserve I think I did 3 months. I feel like it's 3 to 4 months. It just depends when that gets low. I'll restock it and just do it, just how it works. Sometimes each month I go, I don't want to spend a lot on groceries, so I just buy the bare minimum and eat out of my pantry. Sometimes I go, I want to keep that. I've got some extra money. Let's just buy new and we'll just keep that reserve. It's how you do those things. So, okay, let me wipe up my counter and then we'll keep moving. Another thing to fill up is the soap dispenser. Always fill your soap dispenser when you know you're gonna do dishes because it always overflows, or at least it always does for me. And then I can just use my little scrubby and get the soap that way. And then I can scrub my sink down as well. Okay, just going through my little tool drawer here. I don't think I want to have a tool drawer in my new house at all. I wanted everything in the garage, not even having it in the kitchen. I think, can I do without a junk drawer? Whew, can you not have a so-called junk drawer in your kitchen? I feel like that's possible. We're gonna see, we'll see. It's gonna be some time. You're not gonna see it right away. So don't be frustrated if you don't see it in the next week, because it's not gonna happen in the next week. It's gonna be some time. I'm moving the camera tripod as I'm talking. So it's gonna be good. I'm like gonna put these down in the garage because I have everything organized in the toolbox. I think I got a lot of comments. People are saying my husband should be doing that. The problem is these were tools. It's not cleaning my garage and organizing it. We have the tools that we need are in another toolbox, and Greg has them all organized the way he likes them. These were tools from the shop, the business, and then I had some random ones at home in containers, but we're gonna be not bringing the containers. He wanted it all in a toolbox. So it's just the miscellaneous extra ones that he said, just throw them in the toolbox, whatever you want to do with them, because they're not necessary. They're just extra. So this is not the toolbox I filmed. I had to laugh because I'm like, no, you just don't know the whole story. And I just don't share the whole story because it was kind of irrelevant. It didn't really matter, but just between Greg and I. So anyways, the toolbox is just the tools that we have extra. They're extra. They're extra ones from the shop, ones that they sat there at the shop. No one even used them for a long time. And the ones that are immediate are already in a separate toolbox, all organized nice and neat, that are used. These are just the extra fluff, throwing them in there. And then it was like, hey, babe, can you put the rest of the stuff and kind of shove it all in one thing so we don't have a ton of things to move. That was what I was doing in that video. So for those of you that understand, you get it. But I know people just like to stir up trouble, so I understand. So anyway, so these tools are ones I bought. I'm going to put those down in the garage. It's literally tape measure and I think the screwdriver and little ratchet set I bought. I'll just put them in there so they're all in one place. So we know where they're at. So when we go to move and we need a screwdriver, instead of going, oh, there's some in the kitchen. Oh, there's some. No, they're all downstairs in the garage, in the toolbox. That's where everything is. So easy enough. Perfect. Let's continue on. I was able to do a little laundry. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like looking and going, there's no towels to wash. Hello, look in the hallway closet. I mean, there's plenty of towels. So those 4 are empty just by rinsing them out, not rinsing them, putting water in there. Hold on, I sneeze. I just took some allergy medicine because, you know, it's raining and wonderful and that's how everything goes. So anyways, got to go through 4. Now I just have 1 more to do. So I'm gonna go over here to my pantry and grab some cans out and put them in here based on what we have. Hold on, who's on here? So I'm gonna go get some cans and bring them over here. I had to laugh. I'm like, I could have taken a basket or something to make that a whole lot easier. But what I'll do is I'll grab too many and then it won't fit in here. So this is good. I've just got like what I can do to fill up here. Like I said, that, and then I can kind of push that back. I won't stock that back up, obviously, because we will be moving. I don't mind taking it with us. That's not a worry for me. If I have it, that's great. But if not, no big deal. So we can transport groceries. I feel like that's an investment, a good thing, because we eat. So I'm going to put all this in here and good to go. One thing I will add to our food is the chicken in a can. The kids like that. Now I can do frozen chicken. They just prefer the canned chicken to make quick sandwiches. That's something they do like lately. It's one of those things like they didn't like potatoes for a long time. Now they do. Canned chicken they didn't like. Now they do. So you just rotate it, get it back in. I'm just going to put this and organize it as best I can and call it good. Okay, that's good enough for me right now. I was like, yes, you could organize it straighter. It's just got everything in there, so I don't have to worry about going over to that one. Now, I will do the pantry. This is what my pantry is looking right now. I don't want to tackle that today because I do want to do other jobs, and it does take time. And again, it's not like I just want to fill stuff. Like there's just, like I see on the bags, everything's just shoved in there. We've got stuff everywhere. So it will be like I say redo, but it's not, I'm just putting things in containers to get them out of their bags. And I will get to that eventually. I'm not worried about that at all. So I really just want to do that cupboard today. Okay, and then it's just little things, wiping little things down, easy day. Okay, just wiping down a few things here that I see that need to be re-wiped. No big deal. Like I said, we're keeping up on everything pretty much, so it's real simple. What I'm going to do is do these dishes up here just to put them in the dishwasher. That's my drying rack, and then they'll put them away. Dishes are done. I'm laughing because I'm wiping it down and I'm like, okay, like you watch a lot of videos, cleaning videos, and they dry their sinks out completely dry afterwards, make them look perfect. In reality, I'm actually come back to the sink like probably 50 times today just because I have kids in life, and that's what you do, you get the sink wet all of the time. So it's good. I've got them all cleaned out, scrubbed out. We did real good. The dishwasher's been cleaned out before, so before we move, you know, definitely we'll throw like a dishwashing, what is that, like a bleacher type thing to clean it out really good. And the refrigerators are really good, which is nice. Everything's staying clean, so I'm good with all of that. The other thing is going to be running I'm going to actually do my fan blades, because those do get dirty, and then I'll run the vacuums in here just so we can run the vacuums, and then we'll go see what else we got to do. Since I'm dusting, I might as well go through my furniture and wipe it. There's not a whole lot of anything, so it's easy to wipe. Wiping down the things real good, and then running my little robots that I have currently do not go under my couch, and the stick vacuum got broken, you know, kiss life. So this is, I'm just going to take this and go sweep underneath to pull stuff out, and I'm laughing at myself because I'm pulling all these feathers out of this cushion. I know I just have to open it up, take them all out. It's one of those things where I'm like, you know what, I'll just take like literally a minute, 30 seconds out of my life once a week, and like I'll pull out the ones that are poking through. It seems like just this corner one really pokes through. The rest, it's not too bad. So I don't mind pulling out. I think back of like when the kids, we had a house in Michigan, we had flies. I kid you not, in Michigan there was a ton of flies. It didn't matter if your windows were shut. They literally resurrected in the house. I don't even know how they did, but for those of you who live in the country, you probably understand, because I know everybody that I knew that lived in the country had 10,000 flies in their house. So I like remember paying my kids one time, just go around and kill flies. Literally, I think it was like 5 cents a fly or something. They had a lot of money. They had a lot of money at the end of that. And so I'm like, I should have them pull out all the feathers from the couch and then, you know, pay them per feather out of the couch. But it's good. It's just this corner one. Most of it's just in the back of it. I really don't even have many more poking through the rest of it. So you know what? You're just going to have to watch me. It reminds me, again, human, and just make mistakes. So it's good to be reminded of those things. It humbles you. It lets you know what? It's good. I'm not too worried about it. So if I really cared, I would take it apart and put the right stuff in, and I don't. So it's good. It's good. So let's just keep wiping, and then we'll get the vacuum going. Okay, I decided to come to my bedroom because I have my vacuums rolling out there, and they're just loud. So I'm like, do I continue or do I wait? So I'm like, I'll just come to my bedroom here. It's good. Lighting's good, right? I'm like, my room is pretty much empty. There's not a whole lot here. We got rid of a lot of stuff. The dressers for our new room, we have built-in closets where there is no need for dressers at all. So I'm going to be taking my dressers. The little boys are going to be getting those. So I left the one in here. I have photos. I won't show you. Let's see if I do it this way. So this one I'm going to leave here just because it covers, you know, it's got the TV there. Otherwise, there's like a hole in the wall because of the way the cord is. So, I mean, underneath, which is normal because the cords, you don't see them. They're way below. So that's it. That's all that's in here. And then our nightstands, so I think in our new room is going to just be our bed and the 2 nightstands. So our walls are a lot lighter in the new house, which I'm thankful for. I don't mind the dark. I kept it. It was good. It just made it so dark in here. So we'll see what we do with the bed situation. White is awesome, but it just gets, gets dirty easier. And I don't know. We'll see. I might do something darker. now that we have a lighter room, I can do a darker comforter, but we're gonna see. I'll wait till I get there and figure that out, but I just basically need to take my 2 nightstands, and then the dressers will go in the little boys' room. So that's gonna actually work out good for us. And then, so we'll see. And again, nothing is set in stone until you actually sign those papers to say you're closing on the house. But for the most part, I mean, however it works out, it'll be fine. So I'm thinking that's going to be our situation in our bedroom. So I'm like, okay, that's going to be an easy thing. So my room is clean. Everything's empty. I have a little bit in my nightstand next to my bed, but not a whole lot. And then the dresser has nothing in it because it's all been emptied out and cleaned out. Closets are pretty much down to a minimum, which is good. I had a few things in there I was holding on to and then tried to get rid of. And so I just wouldn't have to, and they just didn't. So I'm like, okay, pass those along. So I did. That's a good thing. So I thought I'd come in here. I've got I went to the post office. I got some cleaning stuff and I got some gifts, and I like to always share and acknowledge because I think that's awesome. There was somebody sent me an email. Her name was Robin, and I shared in one of my videos about going through seasons in life, and I talked about going through the winter season, and then you go through that dry season and you just feel like everything's dead and falling away, branches are breaking, life's falling apart, and then you're waiting for that springtime. And sometimes those seasons overlap a little bit and you get a little glimpse of spring in that winter season. And so she sent me a beautiful photo in my email. I don't know if I can show it or what, but I'll tell you, the background was all winter scene, and then they had this tree and it had all the leaves on it, like it was full, like when you get springtime and everything buds and is great, and then you get snow all of a sudden. So she said it was a good representation of what I was speaking about and sharing. I thought, you know what, that's true. Sometimes you do get that little glimpse of yay, there is some life coming. You get that little budding of the spring in that season of winter, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. So thank you for that, Robin. That was very sweet of you to send that. Then Denise, you sent me an encouragement card, and she sent, this is beautiful. It's from Stephen Furtick, a quote from him. And I like it. Some of the greatest things God will do in your life happen when you are in a transition or trouble. So I'm going through a transition, and God, yeah, that's pretty cool. Stephen Furtick quotes, that's kind of neat. Greatest things, God will do it. God will show up and do things, and you'll be like, what is happening? And you're like, wow, God, beyond what I could have ever imagined. Then Maria, she sent, I forgot that these were my favorite, Kit Kat Dark. I thought that was so sweet. And she sent a birthday cake one too. So sweet. I had these. I love these forever. And then I don't know, I found them the last time and I'm like, I forgot how much I enjoy. I don't really find them. So she sent me these. So these are gonna go in my candy chocolate food storage. So thank you, Maria. She sent me a beautiful card, just a beautiful card. She said, the Lord of peace himself give you peace. And she just said, the majority of your YouTube family has as well, just praying and just being there. And just, I know I'm loved, and I know that I'm encouraged, and I know I'm prayed for, and all those things, and I'm very, very thankful for that. She wrote a beautiful letter, and she went through so many. I won't read all of it because sometimes I feel like this is a personal thing, but just different things that I have encouraged. And she says things that I've come up with a list that I've genuinely learned by watching you. And so just cool. She goes freeze everything, gather up your fragments, organize and clean a little bit every day, keep your head full of scripture, permission to do what you can do, freeze your meals, don't blame people or your husband. And so just beautiful. I was very, very encouraged by that. I read that and I was like, Lord, thank you. Because sometimes, yeah, I do what I do, and I'm very thankful for God giving me the ability and the grace to get to do what I get to do in my life, and I'm very thankful for that. And you guys write encouraging things to me, and I'm encouraged by that. And then, when you go through things, not that I need that encouragement to keep going. Well, sometimes the enemy will come on and attack, but he will put in believers' hearts, you know what, say this to this person or say that. And I'm very thankful for your obedience when you guys are led to say something or just share something and just send an email or a card or just encouragement or just a comment. And it's like, yeah, okay, God, because just like when I share things with you guys, I'm just praying, asking God, okay, God, will use me however you want. What do you want me to say? How do you want me to share it? And that's for someone to hear, or that's for somebody, and I have no idea because I don't know you personally, but it's just doing in that obedience and letting God work that in that person. And people are like, that was for me. And I'm like, okay, God, thank you. So the same thing when you do it back to me, and I might be going through a time or going through something where I'm a little bit discouraged, and I read that and you go, God, thank you. So isn't God good like that? Isn't he good like that, where he will give you what you need? He will also be able to allow you to use him, or allow him to use you to encourage someone else. And so it just makes me go, okay, thank you, Lord. Very, very, very thankful for those things. So all good things. So I'm excited. So this chocolate is going in my chocolate stash. No one's going to touch it. I have a chocolate stash. I had it out in my desk area, and then I realized my kids know where that chocolate stash is, and they just go in there and just freely take whatever they want all the time. And I'm like, whoa, 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 where is all my chocolate disappearing to? So I have my own stash that I need, and I do share. I'll share in emergencies if they need it, but you know, it is my stash. So, okay, so then I'm looking, I went and got my stuff on Amazon as well. So I've been looking into a couple different tools. Like I said, I have a list of things I need to purchase, and I'm purchasing them slowly. Things that I'm gonna need for the new house, like a new steam mop. I'm gonna have to actually get a new stick vacuum, I think. Yeah, actually I do. And then I have to get, you know, I wrote down things like we went shopping and I got a new table runner because ours was stained. I got some kitchen towels. I got some, is that all I bought? I think that's all I bought. But I wrote down to get like bathroom towels, like things like that, because our house has more bathrooms and we're gonna need more things. And I find that it's easier to just put certain colors for each bathroom. That works for us. So like I wrote down towels to get, and just little things. So like slowly every week, maybe I go and grab a few things, or, you know, get something on Amazon if I need it, you know, delivered or whatever, just helps that way. So something that I did want to get is a little cleaning battery power scrubber. These are for little areas, because I know in our new house, I definitely will use it, because you're moving into a new house, new person's mess, new person's germs, just like my home here, you know, even though they, you know, the woman, she was wonderful and cleaned our house real good. You know, it's still your own house and you still want to clean it the way, you know, you want it to clean. So I thought it would be good to get one of these. I've watched other YouTubers, I've seen people do different cleaning videos, and I'm like, oh, okay, that would be a really good cleaning thing to add to my, you know, thing, whatever. So I got this. So I like it because it's almost looks like a little mini toothbrush, but like Greg has these for the shop, and they're awesome. So it's got different heads on it. So I thought, you know what, this cordless. It wasn't very much, and it's got a grout, a bristle, large head, extra large head, Velcro head, and a lanyard. So you basically just put it in and plug it in. How awesome is that? And then it's just battery. So I got that one, and then I got in our new house, we are having tile. I don't have tiled bathroom. Oh, I gotta get something to cut this, hold on. Our new bathroom that we're getting has tile all in it. So I haven't seen the house in person. I know, that's the crazy part of buying a house, sight unseen. And so I think it looks good based on the pictures, but Greg has seen it, and he's like, first thing we're gonna do is redo that bathroom tile. I'm like, really? I'm like, it doesn't look like it's that bad at all. And he's like, no, we're gonna wanna redo the tile. And so, I don't know, it's one of those things where, you know, you see something and you think it's no big deal, and somebody else sees it and goes, that's something I need to replace type thing. So I watch people do YouTube videos as well, just like I do YouTube videos. And they have these wands to like clean things because it is all tile. So, let me put this all back here. So I've got, this is a electric spin scrubber because the tub in the shower in multiple bathrooms has tile. And so I was like, okay, I can't, like mine here are smooth. So I just use my magic eraser and that works. But the new one has tile. So, I mean, not in all of the bathrooms, but some of the bathrooms. And so I thought, you know what, it'll be good to do. So that's pretty good. Okay, so you basically just assemble it, put it together. There's the dome brush. Would this be the dome brush? No, the dome brush would be like a dome brush. Great for cleaning bathtubs, subs, and sinks. You have a flat brush for cleaning the glass, bathroom door, and mirror, etc. No, that would be this one, the flat brush. There's so many. Cleaning areas of gaps. Corner brush. Oh, and you got a corner brush for doing corners. I am gonna clean. I got my. Let's try it. I'm gonna just see how it works. Okay, so I'll probably charge it first. Yeah, and it hangs up on a hook. Huh, so that would be kind of fun. Oh, like literally hooks over a bar and does that. So I'm going to, look at that. I love when things go together so easy. That would be the end. Oh wait, did that go in there? Hold on a minute. Did I just put that together wrong? Oh wait, there's an extension. Sorry, I was like, did I just do that? Do not soak the whole scrubber into water. Don't do that. This goes here, right? Okay, so that can be an extension. I mean, obviously we won't need this all the time, but that's kind of fun. So maybe we'll do this one and I just want to try and see how it works, because I do have, is that how it just goes in? Let's just push that on. Okay, and it just spins, I'm assuming. Let's do, probably have to plug it in. I always like to share things if I can try it. I don't know whether it's good or not. I'll let you know. That's the fun part of buying things, purchasing them, and then sharing them and see how they work. So I'm probably gonna have to, oh, it already works. I know they send it charged a little bit, but I will charge it and let it do its thing. We'll see how it goes. And perfect. And I'll clean my bathroom because I do have to clean my bathroom. So this will be a good thing to, like I said, just adding things to my cleaning because the house is different when you have a different house. That's why I'm getting rid of things. That's why I'm like, okay, I have my list of things to get. And whenever I see the house, I think, how would I clean that? How am I going to do that? So just things to do. So let me clean my mess and we'll go in our bathroom here. Before I clean my bathroom, let me just dust my bedroom real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna just wipe my sink down. I'm gonna use this little tool. I'm gonna use this one in a minute on the floor. I'm gonna try this one just to get around like the little sink. You know how you, like usually I use my, what's that thing called? The Happy Face little scrubber thing. And I usually use that like to get around the edges. But I'm gonna use this around here. I bet you that's gonna clean that up really good. So yeah, just a tool to try. High-powered device? No, you don't. But you watch people do it and you're like, does that look better? I'm like, I'm gonna try and see. So I'll be the tester for you and you let me, and I'll let you know. Okay, were you highly impressed, Amy? Yeah, not bad. Because this kind of gets, like, this has gotten damaged from the water because we live in a mountain, it's water, and it just ruins, you know, eats things away. It's not like city water. So obviously you notice this, but it did have like a little, the scaling on there, I guess, was accumulated. So that actually took that off for the most part. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be good behind here because the girls downstairs in their sink, there's not a lot of room to move behind the faucet. So I'm like, ooh, that would come in handy. They can literally just put that down and clean that out. So yes, for those hard to reach areas, for sure. I was like, oh, that's gonna be a really, really good little thing. So, and just to scrub out the crevices and stuff. So could you do it with a little like 3M thing? Probably, I have, but that definitely did take care of that way quicker. So not bad on the little battery operated little brush. So okay, I'm gonna keep wiping this and then we'll do the floor with the big old scrubby and see how that works. Okay, so I'm gonna try this out on the tile, like where it meets the tub, because it is dirty. It's older. I mean, the house is older, so it's good to admit that. Nothing wrong with that. So I'm gonna try to see if I can put this and see if that cleans that. Okay, I'm actually highly impressed of how it cleaned that corner out really good. It's got, like I said, it's older. The house is older. It needs to be redone, but the caulk is definitely, that cleaned that up real good. So let me just try a little bit on the floor. Well, yay, those are gonna be to good use in my new bathroom, which is a really good thing. I like to put out a towel here, put one over here, just knowing I can grab one when I get out of the shower, and then I like to put one over here too. Not to just leave up for looks, but to, like, you know, use. So I will only put one because I'll put my other one there to dry. Perfect. Okay, so this is gonna be good. I'm like, that's gonna work really good. So I'm gonna accumulate a few things over the next little while before we move, just to show you, hey, if I like it, if I don't. Or I think the little tool is gonna be good because, like I said, the girls are doing the bathroom downstairs and they're like, it doesn't get behind the sink. And I'm like, take something back there and squeegee it back and forth. But the tool will be fun. They will like that. And then the little tile thing is gonna be great for cleaning my bathroom tile because I have a lot of tile to clean. So tile, yeah, it's gonna be great. I gotta file my nails. I need to go next week and get my nails done. I've let them wear out far beyond what I usually do because we've been working outside and doing things, and then this weekend we've got another project, so I didn't want to get them done this week. So I'm like, okay, if I can keep them going. But when you get them like done, it's like they stay nice, but as soon as you let them go, obviously they just start breaking down. I've been using my little like nail, I think it's like nail repair. I have to show you. I got it at the discount store, but it works really, really good. It's like Sally Hansen. I put on my nails every day. It just helps them get stronger quicker. So I'm hoping that they will grow a little bit more here because I'd like to go. I had a couple friends. I was like, maybe we can go get our nails done next week. And that would be really nice. So I just got to keep them file down so they don't break. That's just the hard part, but we'll get there. It's gonna get there. All right, I'm gonna go put my laundry away here in my closet and then go out to my kitchen, and I think I might make some breakfast and we're gonna start our day. So I mean, it's rainy out. It's like a rainy day today. Rain, oh sorry, there we go. I was like, how do I touch the window? Touch my camera. Rain outside, just one of those days, so it's good. We're all looking for sunshine this weekend though, so that's a positive. I'm gonna make some breakfast here. I gotta fill this up with oil I know is empty. And then I'm gonna make just some toast and eggs. I think some kids like eggs, not everybody does in the morning. Just depends on how awake they are. Can you fit all this? And I think I might have to get some more olive oil. Oh, look at that. Just enough to spill over the side. There we go. Let's wash that off. There's like a drop. I'm gonna save that because we might use it. I think it's cold oil, hot pan. I think from what I remember, I didn't follow those instructions. I'm gonna do some toast. You know what I do with my toast? Pumpernickel. Does anybody else like pumpernickel? It's one of those weird flavors. I just like it. Again, as I get older, I love the pumpernickel. So I'm gonna put this in here and turn it up. It's one of those things that if you had some sauerkraut right now, I just don't have any. Put this back in the freezer, wherever it can fit. Anyway, so I'm gonna make some of that. It's really good. I think that my kids, I don't know if they've ruined this pan, so I'm gonna test it out today to see if the eggs stick with the oil in there. I'm just gonna do a couple eggs. I'll do 3 here. There's a shell. Actually, I'll do a couple more. I know there's gonna be a couple more kids that'll eat it. They'll eat some cheese. Let's just cook all 6 and I'll get rid of this. So delicious right here, this one I'm gonna have is delicious pumpernickel. I just put a little bit of mozzarella. What's it called? Parmesan and a little bit of salsa. Right there, I'm gonna have an egg sandwich. I'm gonna eat this for breakfast and then we're gonna go on and do our group time. We're reading our books, getting those finished. I'm just trying to finish up our Miller books till the end of the year so we'll be finished and we've got a book to read, so it's a great day. Good day, we're gonna keep moving. Okay, back into the car I go today. That's okay. It's rainy. What a yucky rainy day. It's okay. We'll take the rain because it's gonna be nice this weekend. That's when I need it nice. So I'm gonna run real quick and kids are doing their thing, their individual school. I have to run to the post office. I have to run to our local library. I have to run also to, is that it? Our local plate office. So I've got a license plate here I have to return because we got a new vehicle, so I just have to return it so I can, you can't just like cancel your car, you have to actually turn in the plates, then you can cancel your insurance. So I'm gonna go do that real quick because, you know, life, and then I'm gonna run to the store and pick up, I didn't know how my weekend was gonna go, but I'm gonna go pick up 1/2 gallon of lactate milk and 1 gallon of regular milk because the kids are drinking a lot of milk, and I was like, oh, it's almost gone. That way we can have for the weekend. I don't have to worry about getting more because I need it for a couple recipes. So Maddie's making a smoothie for the afternoon. I'm like, go ahead and use up all that lactate milk and I will go buy more. So I'm gonna go run real quick. I'm bringing along for the day. Okay, I'm at my local library. I'm gonna run in and I think I just have a few books on hold to pick up for school. Our local post office. So I just ran in and picked up, I think these are Autumn shoes, her Van shoes. We went shopping last week, but she needed some shoes, and so she knew which one she wanted. There just wasn't anything she found. So I said, let's just go online and buy them. And that's it. And then I got a phone. So, you know how your phone only lasts for 2 years? Pretty much, that's all it lasts for. And then the battery dies, it gets all weird. That's what's happening to my phone because, you know, that's what Verizon does. And so I upgraded my phone and got, you know, if you trade in your phone, you get a huge discount. So it really doesn't cost me anything a month. So I was thankful for that. So that should come today. So I should be able to get that. So I have my phone, so that'll be nice. I'm a Google Pixel person. I know a lot of people are iPhones. Everybody loves iPhones. I'm not an iPhone person whatsoever. People like it. They say that's the best thing to have. Come over to the side, Mom. No, I was one that liked BlackBerry. I liked a BlackBerry before, like, for a long time. It was just simple. It didn't have, like, it was perfect. I mean, I wasn't even like a business person. I was just a stay-at-home mommy, and I loved it. It was just, I liked it just for like just these little things they had. And then when I switched over, what did I get? I think I got a Google Pixel. That was my first one. And I was like, oh, it's okay. And I like it, and that's what I use. And so, have I just had one? Two. I think I've had 2 Google Pixels. And so I think I got what's the new one? The Google Pixel Pro 7? I think that's the new one. So I got that one. So that's coming today, but that's just the phone I have. The kids are like, aren't you going to switch over, Mom? And I'm like, no, I understand Apple's got good. I do like the girls have iPads, and I do like the whole safety aspect, and I know they got that all figured out. And it is good that way, but I'm just a Google Windows-based person. My laptop, that's how I deal with all my editing, my computer. I just don't want to have to learn a whole new operating system. I know you can, I just don't want to. So I'm going to continue on with Google. Go me, Android. So that's what should be here today. So I will get to do my phone today, which might be a good thing when it's pouring rain and you're just sitting there at home. So I got my case and my screen protector. So now I'm going to go ahead into town. Let's go drop off the license plate. Well, that was quick and easy. Thank goodness. Sometimes you wait in line for, 5 years. Did not have to wait in line, so that's a good thing. So I'm going to go run to, is that it? Yes, I'm gonna run to our local Ingles because there's coffee in there. I know, Amy. Yes, I understand. It's okay. I'm gonna get something and drink it today and tomorrow. I'm gonna share it for 2 days. So it's like a 2-day coffee thing. So I'm gonna run there real quick and run in and go get our milk and the coffee. And then while I'm driving, call the insurance and drop the insurance on the vehicle. Okay, so I was driving by our insurance company, so I just decided to run in there and sign the paper versus going home, open up email, fill in all the e-signature and send it back, which you can do. But real good to go just in there and get that done. So now I'm gonna head in and go grab milk and coffee. I get one of these right here. Actually, I need a cart. Why did I not get a cart? I just remembered I totally forgot to get Jaden almond milk. The unsweetened milk, I think the unsweetened. I'm just gonna have to get one of these right here. All right, my hands are full. Let's get the 8. It's not skim milk, sorry. 10. Right here. Okay, found a cart as I was checking out. So, got a coffee. This will help through the rest of my day. I know. I just want those power through kind of lifetimes right now. So, I'm gonna go head home and oh good, my dad got my dad a air fryer, like a smart oven for him because he likes to cook things in his oven like TV dinners. And he it takes 10 minutes for the thing to heat up because it's electric, and then cooks the thing for like an hour. So I said, Dad, I'm like, you need yourself an air fryer. And he's like, no, Mom had an air fryer. And I said, I know. I gave her like the bucket, or no, actually I didn't give her one. She got one, sorry. The bucket kind, and it just doesn't cook, not like a TV dinner. So now we have the stackable kind. I said, I have one like that. I said, you're gonna love it. So I got that for him. So he will be getting that today, which he will be very happy for, I'm sure. I just gotta put it up and he'll do good. So just the little things life. It's funny because I was talking to him the other day and he was saying he had, oh, hold on, let's be backing up. They are, okay, sorry. Backing up so bad. Anyways, and he was talking about finding Manuka honey and how great it was as an antibacterial thing. And he says, you go through life and you just kind of stay in a box and you do kind of what you know and what you've always done. And he's like, it's just kind of neat to see there's a whole world out there. I said, yeah, it is, Dad. He says, isn't that funny? I said, you like grow up doing things and you think it's like just one way, and you're like, like you eat peanut butter or bologna sandwiches with, white bread and juice boxes and fruit roll-ups. You think that's, and little Debbie cakes, you think that's the way to go. And it's like, no, actually there's a whole world out there of different foods, and there's the whole Whole Foods movement you just didn't know about. And it's the same thing with like health things and life and cleaning and all that other stuff. It's like the internet is a great tool to be able to find so many different things out there, because most of the time you would have no idea to even know what Manuka honey was. I said, I got some a long time ago. My girlfriend, I had never heard of it for a long time. And then we were at a discount store and we found some patches of it. My girlfriend's like, that is really good stuff. And it was so cheap. So I was like, okay, I got some. I put it in my cabinet and didn't think much of it. And then we had friends that had come, and they actually, the child fell down the mountain and skidded themselves all up on the scooter. You know, it's a lovely, I know it's such a bad thing. And so they had scrapes, and so we put that Manuka honey on there with the patches, and it like helped it cure up real quick. So I told him, I said, yeah, definitely go get yourself some. And I said, it's a good antibacterial thing. I said, just something I never even knew about. So he's like, I know. He's like, I've learned some new things in life. So it's just kind of, you know what, if you just get used to like the same thing, and then it's like if you don't branch out, or if you don't, no one doesn't share with you anything or tell you anything, you don't know any different. So I know for myself, many times with mispronunciation of words, because what is one? This, okay, I can laugh at myself. I think it's quinoa. I was thinking, what is it called? It's called quinoa. I remember getting it at the store, never hearing about it before. This was before internet and all that stuff, and I would call it quinoa. I remember my friend came over and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna have some quinoa and something. She's like, quinoa? What is quinoa? And she looked and she's like, you mean quinoa? I was like, no, quinoa. And she's like, Amy, that's quinoa. And I'm like, I had no idea. So, and then what's another one? I can laugh at myself. Another one is shea butter. I would always say shea butter, just not, I guess, not hearing it, or not being on the internet to hear it, and so that it's called shea butter. Those were two mispronunciations. I'm trying to think what I'm sure there's many more. People have me. I say bagels different, but that's just where I'm from. Some people accent the A. I'm from like Canadian, Michigan area. That is how we talk, and so, and I know there's other people like me, because there's people that comment that, yeah, I'm from that area and that's how I talk, and people think I'm crazy, but it's just where you're from and what that is. So I have kids that talk like that, but I have kids that don't talk like that. So it's kind of interesting to see like the kids in my family, how they speak, because everybody's different, and some have, like Steven, I thought would get more of a southern accent because he's mostly known the southern areas, but he doesn't. He has more of his mama's Canadian accent. He talks it fast like I do, and so I'm like, it's just kind of interesting how everybody has evolved talking wise. I think we were talking about who talks the most southern in our family, and I said, well, we think it's Lauren, because Lauren's married a southern boy, and so I said, yeah, that makes more sense that she would talk more that way. So it's just interesting to see the dynamics of the, you know, people, how they speak and what they adopt and what they adapt to, all those good things. So it's good. Okay, I'm driving home. I'm gonna pay attention to the road, get home, and figure out the rest of our day. I don't even know. I'm gonna go and see where kids are at and life is at. Hopefully they're getting their school done. You know how good they are when mom's not there. And gonna be a great Thursday. It's rainy. Hopefully my phone gets there. I know it probably won't be delivered till later, but that would be awesome if it would, like, I got home and it was there already. That would be really cool, but one can be hopeful. All right, let's go head home. Okay, so it's been a day. I'm like, I haven't filmed since I got home. I sat with the kids. We just sat and talked on the couch and just spent some time. It's rainy. It's like rainy outside, kind of like a blood day. Nobody, who wants to do anything in the rain? Not me at all. So I was like, what am I gonna do? So I started editing today's video to get it done because we have church tonight. Dinner is lasagna, so yes, it did well for the child. I was just thinking, did it do good for the child? Look here, eat over. We have a piece, there's a big piece of lasagna in there, and there's a big one down here. So we've got lasagna. I've got some salad there to use up, and it's good. I'm like, we have bread over there. Got some veggies out here on the countertop, and I'm like, I am good. I've got this pan right here. My kids have used it and used it at a high temperature, and it started not working, my nice expensive pans. So I was just gonna get rid of it. I know, but I Googled and said, can you like re-season the pans? And you can. It says to put it in the stove, boil it with some baking soda, and then for so many minutes, and then rub oil in it. But it said grapeseed oil, so I have to get some that I don't have any. But I'm gonna recondition my pan so that I can use it again. So always do a quick Google. You might find something you need on there. So anyways, all right, that was my big exciting thing I'm gonna try out. But what I'm gonna do is my phone showed up. So I was like, I heard the delivery guy, and I was like, ooh, the phone is here. So I'm gonna get off today's video. It's 3, I'm not doing anything. We're not doing anything. And I'd like to just be able to sit and work on my phone this afternoon, because you know, that takes time to learn new things, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna close today's video because you got a long video. It's good. So it's been a good Thursday, a good rainy Thursday, but still, you know, getting things done, feeling productive, a good day. And then tomorrow is food. Come back for food. We're making food for the weekend. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good weekend. I'm excited for another great family weekend this weekend. So, all right, have a beautiful, fantastic rest of your day. I'm gonna see you tomorrow with another video. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.